Hey guys, Augiesaint here and welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I want to show you where to find every single descendant in the game. Their point's easy. And no, I'm not talking about the access info thing, because obviously in game you can go there and access these all pretty easily by just going and searching them. But I'm sure everybody knows about this menu, but I want to share with you guys something we actually found on Reddit today. So let's go have a look at this. Descendants and where to get them. This just compiles everything in an easy to see list, so you can quickly go find out where to farm exactly what it is, the percent, like everything you need to know, quick and easy without going to search for them obviously in game. I will leave this link down below in the description so you can go ahead and check it out. So shout out to Xenor24 for putting this all together. So let's have a look at the first one. These are pretty much the first 3 easy descendants that you can get from like all those dungeons. So it's really easy to see. As you can see, they're Vespers, that's like the map, and then the shelter is where you'll find the mission. So Vespers, the shelter, and then there you go. It's a quick and easy mission. Trainer, Sharon, and Blair, these are all like the easiest descendants to get early on, because you just need to go get the pieces from those missions. I think it's a 20% drop chance on all of these pieces from all of those, so it's pretty easy to go ahead and farm them up. Really easy. I would suggest getting them early on. And then we move over to the next one. We have Ajax, Enzo, Asimio, Glay, and J-Bear. If you have a look here, it will show exactly the amorphous material number. So that's the number if you want to go look it up in game, where to get it, how to open it, and the chance at the item. And then at the top, it'll show you the descendant, the cell, the stabilizer, the catalyst, and the code. And as you can see, if we just skim through this, we can see, okay, well, Ajax, 38% chance on that, 32 on that, 20. So overall, doesn't seem too bad. I think anything over 20% chance is pretty decent to actually go ahead and farm. So for example, having a look at Simio, you can see this one piece of here, his stabilizer is actually 10% and his code is only a 6% chance. So he's going to be a little bit harder to farm, like, like RNG based. Obviously, you can just get lucky and farm him up pretty easily. And then we have a look at Glay. Glay is not that bad overall, but I know a lot of people, obviously, this is all RNG, so you could, be farming Glay for hours on end without any luck. But if you have a look at it there, overall, it should be a little bit easier to farm a Glay than what it would be for an Asimio. But the main thing is I just like this because it's quick. I can just quickly look at it without having to go search every little individual thing in game. So let's say, for example, what's the next descendant I'm trying to pull? I'm actually trying to go for Eugen, and him overall, it doesn't seem terrible except for this one over here. So I like to start with the worst one. So Eugen, we can see he needs amorphous material 64, which you can get from the Sterile Lands classified area. Strategic Outpost, Sterile Land, this is the restricted zone, is where you can actually open it. So the first one is where you get it, Sterile Land classified area. That's like the zone and the sub-zone, and then Strategic Outpost is the outpost that you have to, I think you have to go hack them or Sharon to get a better chance. And then the way to open them is the bottom line. So Sterile Land, restricted zone again for the map, and then the Void Fusion Reactor. So you need to go and open, like crack open the amorphous materials at a Void Fusion Reactor. So it seems like Eugen is going to be a more annoying farm overall. If we come over here to the ultimates lastly, we can see all of the ultimates. Again, it shows you the first part there, Kingston, Magister Lab, and you have to open these in the Void Intercept, the Executioner. And it's a 10% drop on the Ultimate Ajax in the amorphous material 57. So we can see here from like the ultimates, I believe Glay is the hardest because every single piece of Glay is a 6% chance. So you can see there it's going to be quite annoying to farm her up, whereas somebody like who's I think Lepic is about the easiest ultimate to get. Well, I say easiest, but this is all RNG based, so you guys know what I'm trying to get at. Ultimate Lepic is 32, 20, 10, 10. So he's like the easiest one overall, and I think actually Bunny was like the next best thing, with Ajax and Glay being like the worst two, just going off of the drop rate there. So obviously completely RNG, but I just want to share with you guys this thing as it is really nice and useful. I like to have this open up, so when I go look for stuff and I start farming, I can come out and quickly see, okay, those 3 I've already got, but like stuff like where was the Eugen, like the Eugen, Sterile Lands, classified area, okay, Strategic Outpost. So I know I'm going to go farm those up a bunch, and I'm going to farm up a bunch of the amorphous materials, and I'm going to head on down to Sterile Lands and then pop them open in the Fusion Reactor. You can obviously find all of this in game, so you don't need it, but I like it. I'm sharing with you guys. If you like it, please drop a like and a sub to the channel. It helps me out so much. I'll catch you beautiful people on the streams as well as the next video. Augiesaint out.
Run free and dive into the sky. Here goes